3 of the 2026 High School Senior Girls Championships. 8:45 on the warm-up timer here.
That somebody might ask you guys to stay on the target here.
Okay.
Once the game starts and everything, so you guys aren't picking up on the camera there. I think this is great. It's amazing.
Well, it ends with it, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they said after.
Jaus met hem koek sinds de kwach als collega's de dominee tot niet uitlap. Wat als keep this guisem teich. This is day 3 of the 2026 High School Senior Girls Basketball Provincial Championships. Acwsalcta, ranked number 1, facing off against Nechako, ranked number 4. To get here, day 1, Acwsalcta, ranked 1, played against Grand Forks, ranked 16. Acwsalcta with the win, 82-48. Nechako, day 1, ranked 4, played against Aberdeen Hall, ranked 13. Nechako with the win, 42-31. Day 2, number 1, Acwsalcta defeated number 8, St. John's, 72-58. Number 4, Nechako defeated number 12, Ebenezer, 47-33. And that brings us here to today, the semifinals. Acwsalcta, number 1, facing off against Nechako Valley, number 4. 1 minute on the clock, and we will have tip-offs. Dit wanneer u klap was dat keep die schissem dijkens de kwach collega's dat dominates do.
Please, your attention please, in accordance with the BC School Sports Spectator Code of Conduct. Your attendance today entitles you to enjoy this exhibition of skills developed by athletes in an educational setting. We ask that you please be respectful and encouraging in your approach and words to all of the players, officials, coaches, and fellow fans. We thank you for your good sportsmanship. Good afternoon, fans. Welcome back to the Langley Event Center Center Court for the 76th Annual BC School Sports 1A Girls Basketball Provincial Tournament. This is our second semifinal featuring the away side from Vanderhoof, the Nechako Valley Viqueens. And from Balakula, the home team, the Acwsalcta Thunder. All right, fans, let's meet the entire teams for this semifinal. We'll begin with the visitors, the Nechako Valley Viqueens. At guard, number 2, Charity Schumann. Co-captain, at guard, number 3, Morgan Van Dola. At guard, number 4, Shyler Nexted. At guard, number 5, Emily Friesen. Starting at guard, number 6, Maya Hutt. At forward, number 7, Hillary Fast. The other co-captain, starting at center, number 8, Ariana Unger. Starting at forward, number 10, Lyric Kessler. Starting at guard, number 11, Abby Dykstra. Brad Van Gogh. The assistant coaches, Carlina Lyons and Julia Hill. Now let's meet the Thunder from Bellacoola. Starting at guard, number 4, Ashlyn Mack. Also starting at guard, co-captain, number 5, Ayana Barr. At center, number 7, Lakeisha Buglas. At guard, number 8, Shaylin Mooney. Starting at forward, number 10, Tiara Milton. Starting at center, number 11, Skylin Andy. At forward, number 15, Kaylee Cahoose. And starting at guard, captain for the Thunder, number 23, Annika Parr. The co-head coaches for the Thunder, Kathy Robinson and Nadia Seiwallace. The assistant coach, Jonas Anderson. Let's meet the officials for this semi-final matchup. We have 3 referees, Drew Kenmere, Miroslav Balik, and Ron Calazad. Fames, please stand if you're able and remove your caps for the anthems. Thank you. Can we please go ahead with the first anthem? Please come onto the court. Fans, please remain standing. Remove your caps. For Canada.
Jaus met hem koekens de kwachstoornier dus lappen nu staan en op oorlens athletes uit Langley Dome. Asmusach was on Acwsalcta on day 3 today here in Langley 2026 Senior High School Girls Basketball Championships. Number 1 Acwsalcta facing off against number 4 Nechako Valley Viqueens. The Thunder in their home colors. Nechako blue, the Viqueens in purple. And there's the Thunders.
All right, fans, we want you loud and proud during this 1A semifinal. Thunder in the purple, Viqueens in the blue.
And here we go, tip off, 10 minutes on the clock here in the first quarter. Ball goes to the Viqueens, number 11, Abby. Out of bounds, that'll stay Viqueens ball. Here we go, Vikings looking for an inbound into the right corner, now at the right wing, driving to the top, hands it off to Abby. Abby steps back to the top, Maya to the left wing, now number 3 for 3, boom, open the score and with a 3-ball, Morgan from downtown, 3-0. Long bomb pass up, there's Cashlin, lost the ball, turnover, here come the Viqueens, over half on the right side, number 11 there, Abby. Abby at the point, fed to the high post, tipped, stolen. Now here's Cashlin, holds up, lets her team get ahead. Cashlin, pass over to Annika for 3, rattles out. Rebound loose, out of bounds. That'll be Viqueens ball. 3-0 the score here in this first quarter, 9:14 to play. Here come the Viqueens. Number 11, Abby. Double teamed as she crosses half. Passes over to Morgan. Fed down low. Number 10 there with a shot. No good. Rebound stick back is no good. Swarmed in there and a foul being called. 2 shots for number 8.
First foul in the game.
Ariana.
Thunder's number 10, Tiara Milton.
TR picking up that foul. Sending number 8, Ariana, to the free throw line. Boom, drops it in. 4-0. Acwsalcta trailing. Here is Annika Parr bringing the ball up for the Thunder. Pass it to the top. Ayana back to Annika at the right wing. Fed over to the left wing. Kashlin there. Tiara from the corner gets it to Kashlin at the left wing. Drives in with the floater. Boom, dropping it in. First basket of the game for Thunder. 4-2. Viqueens with the lead. And the ball at the right elbow for 2. Boom, dropping it in. Number 8. Now here come the Thunder. Kashlin Mack, number 4. Passes it to the top, now into the right corner. Skyline Andy. Skyline, skip pass over. Kashlin for 3. Boom! Nothing but net! Kashlin Mack for 3. Nechako with the turnover. Here comes Ayana. Read that perfectly. Lays it in for 2. 1 point lead, Thunder 7-6. Now here's a pass stolen. Pass up, there is Kashlin. Boom, takes a bump, drops it in. Oh no, missed. Out of bounds. That'll be Acwsalcta ball. That'll bring a timeout in Nechako. Acwsalcta with the 1 point lead, 7-6 here in the first quarter of the semifinals action. Insta Klochtoniru Tapanu Sainam Na.
On behalf of BC Dairy Farmers, they're dedicated to supporting student athletes across this province and building lasting relationships within the community. Learn more at bcdairy.ca. A reminder, as you exit center court, immediate right, you will find the washrooms. Farther down the hallway, you will see the concession stand, and where you came in to have your ticket scanned, that is where the merchandise booth is. You can buy programs, t-shirts, hoodies, and more at the merchandise booth. Tournament action shots, team photos as well. Go to the Vancouver Sports Pictures booth. Located inside Gate 1.
The Housemen of Hooks, we are back after that timeout here, day 3 action of the high school senior girls provincial championships semifinals. Acwsalcta in their home baby blue with the 1 point lead, 7:41 to play here in this first quarter. Acwsalcta playing towards our right across the scores table. Ayana gets the inbound, passes it to Tiara on the baseline from the right corner, off the rim. Ayana, great rebound, triple teamed under there, quadruple team, gets it to the top. Now Tiara from the right corner, off. Hustles forward but couldn't quite get there, out of bounds. Now here is Nechako bringing the ball up. There's number 11 now, Abby. Cuts over to the left, hands it off. 10 driving in. Lyric, now Abby for 3. Boom, drops it in from downtown. Abby for 3. Now here is Annika Parr. Pass over to Kashlin Mack at the left point, or left wing, drives all the way through, blocked inside there by big number 10, Lyric with the block. Now here comes the Viqueens the other way. Number 3 hands it off, 11 from downtown, off the front of the rim, rebound picked up by Nechako, 11, who outslit. Now a quick pass up. There's Ayana down there, a quick transition. Oh, rolls out somehow. Rebound by Viqueens. Nechako coming down over half slowly with a pass over to Abby at the point. Gives it back. Pass down low. Lyric for a deep 2, way off. Picked up there by Annika Parr. Annika bringing the ball up over half at the point. Hands it off by Ayana for 3. Way short, air ball, and that'll trickle out of bounds. Turnover. 6:13 to play here in this first quarter. 7-9. Nechako in blue, purple with the 2 point lead and the ball. Number 3, Morgan bringing the ball up for Nechako. Morgan pass down to the right corner. Number 6 there, Maya fed back to Morgan. Drives in, fed into the paint. Skyline read that perfectly and gets the ball to Ayana, who gives it to Annika Parr. Annika with their head up, passes over to a cutting Kashlin, holds up. There's Ayana. Off the iron, rebound picked up by Abby of Nechako. Full court presses on her. Abby double teamed as she crosses half. Stolen. Oh no, a hard fall there. Ayana Parr tripped up by number 11 there. Not intentional, but looked like Ayana hit her head. And that'll be Nechako ball here. 5:36 to play in this first quarter.
Against number 11, Abby Dykstra.
Ayana looks shaken up, blinking the cobwebs out of her head there. Hopefully she's all right. Nechako down by 2. 5:36 to play here in this first quarter. Here is Kajlin Mack at the point. Passes to Annika Parr at the right wing. Back to Kajlin at the left point for 3. Off the back iron rebound, Skyline Andy. Gives it to Annika, fakes a 3, drives in. Skyline for 3, off the rim. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Nechako. That'll be Acwsalcta ball. Skyline on the baseline, gets it into Ayana Parr. Fed into the paint, Annika banks it in for 2. Tie game, 9-9, 5:15 to play in this first quarter. Semi-final action winner goes on to the championship game. Tough defense here, almost poked away. Number 8 there, Ariana, pass to the top for 3. Number 11 is no good. Rebound, Kajlin Mack, bring the ball up for Acwsalcta right up the middle. Kajlin, pass over to left wing, Annika Parr for 3. Off the iron, rebound, loose. Tipped by Ayana, loses it. On the floor there, tying up for a jump ball. Great hustle by Ayana Parr as Tiara is helped up by Kajlin. 4:45 to play here in this first quarter. Tie game, Acwsalcta. Ball down on the baseline, number 11. Skyline Andy passes inbound. Annika Parr, spin move, fade away, bank shot is good for the 2-point lead. 11-9, here comes Nechako Valley. Number 11, Abby at the point. Abby dribbles over to the right wing now. Passes it to the top, Morgan. Lobbed inside through the fingers of number 8. Saves it though, what hustle. Nechako 10 on their shot clock, driving it in, and a foul being called there. Looked like that'll be on Ayana. Sending Nechako to the free throw line. I think that's number 3 hiding under that long hair there, Morgan. Drops it in. 1-point game. Morgan looking to tie things up here with her second free throw. 4:16 to play in this first quarter. Morgan's second shot rattles out. And line violation on the shooter, I believe, stepped in before it hit the rim. Acwsalcta ball.
Viqueens, check in, number 2, Charity Schumann.
Cahoose coming in, giving Ayana a rest, shake off that floor hit earlier. Here is Acwsalcta, Skyline Andy at the right wing. Pass to the top, Annika fakes a shot. Back to Skyline at the right wing into the right corner. There's Tiara Milton. Milton fed down low, Kajlin. Skyline, Annika fakes a shot, drives into the paint, puts it up, missing off the back iron. Rebound pulled down there by number 8, Ariana. Turnover. Acwsalcta ball. We have a timeout, Acwsalcta. 1-point game here, Acwsalcta with the lead, 11-10. Day 3 of the 2026 Senior Girls High School Basketball Championship semifinal action. Winner goes on to the championship game. Insta kwach at collega's dominis dos to me to club, but keep this Acwsalcta.
Layuna, Local 1611 is the BC Laborers Union for the BC and Yukon chapter. They congratulate all of the talented athletes.
Surrounded by Nechako here in the crowd, and some Helsick showing their support as well.
Concessions are open on your right down the hallway and outside gate 1 where you came in.
Here in the Langley Event Center. Center court, they're calling this gym.
Remember the programs available down the hallway as well. Your complete guide to the 76th annual championship.
And we are back after that timeout. Acwsalcta took that timeout. Their 1-point lead here in this first quarter, 11-10. Acwsalcta over Nechako. Acwsalcta in Nechako blue, Nechako in dark purple with the yellow stripes. Nechako ball, Skyline. They're playing towards our right. Fed in, stolen on the inbound. Number 10 there, picking that up. Lyric with an outlet pass, out of bounds. Turnover once again. Nechako ball, Acwsalcta Thunder. Annika Parr at the point. Pass over to Skyline Andy on the left wing. Annika for three. Rattles out. She's cold here so far today. 3:40 to play in this first quarter. Nechako down by one with the ball. Number 3, Morgan, drives all the way in and puts it up. Banks it in on the right side for 2 for the 1-point lead. 11-12. Back and forth action here. Here comes Acwsalcta. Lob pass up on the left side. Ayana Parr. Ayana. Pass it to Cashlin. Annika at the point. Fed to the high post. Ayana. Cashlin at the left wing for 3. Off the rim. Their 3-bomb not dropping here. Rebound by Nechako. Full court press on once again here. Now here is Morgan. Kicks it out to the left corner for 3. Short. Rebound Annika Parr. Annika with a burst of speed right up the middle. Behind the back and holds up now at the left point. Pass it to Cashin at the left wing. Cashin fed to the high post there. We've got a reaching foul in there. Hacked around the arm. Number 11, Abby with that foul.
Abby Dykstra for the Viqueens for her second personal.
Nechako inbound. Skyline on the baseline. Gets it in. There's Annika Parr at the left wing. Hands it off to Ayana for 3 from downtown off the rim. Their 3-bomb not dropping. Safe. Going out of bounds into the hands of Annika Parr. Lays it in for 2.
Annika Parr off the glass.
Now here come the Viqueens of Nechako Valley. Morgan, number 3, all the way down on the right side. Runs into trouble. Laying it up, but no. Too many steps. Turnover. Great defense, Thunder. 2:25 to play here in this first quarter. Acwsalcta with the 1-point lead, 13-12. Here's Skyler with the pass up. Kajlin at the left to the top. Annika Parr. Annika hands it off. Kajlin fakes right, goes left, drives into the paint, laying it up for 2. Weaving through the defense, banking it in. 3-point lead, Acwsalcta. Here's the Viqueens. Number 6 over there, Maya, double teamed. Gets the ball to Morgan, driving it in once again. Partially blocked, perhaps. Rebound by Skyline. Hands it off. Annika with the pass up on the left side. Ayana Parr driving the baseline. Lost control. Tipped out of bounds. That is off of Nechako. Acwsalcta ball with 1:48 to play here in this first quarter.
Here we go, Nechako. Here we go.
15-12 the score. Acwsalcta with the lead. Skyline lobs it into the paint. There's Tiara. Pass over to the left corner. Annika posting up. Ran into number 10 there who hit the floor. She'll be going to the line for 2 shots. Foul on the defense. Number 10, Lyric, picking up that foul, sending Annika Parr to the free throw line with 2 shots. Annika setting up for her first shot here currently with a 3-point lead. Boom, makes a 4-point game, 16-12. Annika, second shot. Rattles out, rebound, Nechako, number 8, Ariana, I have her written down as. Here is Morgan, number 3. High outside at the right wing. Fed it over to number 12, Brighton. Brighton drops it in for 2. 2-point game. 1:25 to play in this first quarter. Here's Kajlin Mack at the right wing. To the top to Annika Parr. Kajlin in the right corner. Jabs right, goes left. Lobbed into the paint. Tipped though and stolen away. Here is Morgan, number 3, bringing the ball up for Nechako. Poked away from behind into the hands of Ayana Parr. There's Kajlin down there for a transition. Lays it in for 2. Great defense, Acwsalcta. 4-point lead, under a minute to play in the third. Here's number 2, Charity. Charity over half on the right side, at the right wing now. Charity lobbed in. Nice move. Puts it in. No, missing. Rebound, Morgan drives into the paint, lost control, out of bounds. Acwsalcta ball with 41 seconds to play in the first quarter. 18-14, Acwsalcta with a 4-point lead. Here is Par, Annika gives it to Ayana. Back to Annika at the left point. Pass over to Kajna left wing, skip pass to the right, now into the right corner. Tiara fakes right, drives in. Pass out to Kajna at the left. Annika at the point. Hard defense being played on her, gets it to Tiara way outside. Oh, there's Kajna from the left, gets her player in the air, takes a shot from the baseline. Now here's Annika, fakes a shot, and that is a shot clock violation. 9.7 seconds on the clock here in this first quarter, 18-14. Newcalk with the 4-point lead. Substitution for Nechako. Full court press is on. There's a lob pass over to number 6 there, Maya, bringing the ball up. 5 seconds to play. Down there's number 12 with a shot, bouncing out. Par with the rebound. And that'll do us. Your score after one, 18-14. Acwsalcta with the 4-point lead. Day 3 action here of the 2026 High School Girls Basketball Championships. Acwsalcta versus Nechako Valley. Rank 1 versus rank 4. Acwsalcta with a 4-point lead. Insta kwach need it up was a keep this Acwsalcta.
Tell all your friends and loved ones back home they can watch this semifinal and every single game for this championship at tfsctv.ca. tfsctv.ca. Pay-per-view games, all access passes, on-demand games, all the way.
So we are back after that quick break between first and second quarter. Day 3 of the 2026 Senior Girls High School Basketball Championships. Acwsalcta with the 4-point lead, 18-14 to start the second quarter. Nechako possession playing towards our left in the right corner. They're making a shot, driving it in. Losing control, saved from going out of bounds into the hands of Acwsalcta. 2 quick passes up, great transition. Annika Parr now with the ball. Gives it to Kajna, driving the baseline, lays it in for 2. Kajna Mack making that look easy every time. 6-point lead Acwsalcta, 20-14 here in the second quarter. Ayana Parr with the foul there. Give her a bit of a body check while trying to go for the steal.
Ayana Parr for the Thunder. Whistle for second personal.
Morgan right in front of us here looking for an inbound. Gets it in. Kajna poked it away from her. Can't quite get it. Picks it up now, and there's a pass up to Tiara. Fed a streak in Annika Parr for 2. Great transition, Acwsalcta. I've said it before, I'll say it again. They're fast. What a defense. Now here's another steal. Annika Parr read that perfectly. Hands it off to Kajna Mack, way outside at the point. Fed in Annika. Wrangles the ball and gets it to Kajna at the right wing for 3. Off the rim, rebound, Morgan. Bringing the ball, we're half on the right side. Burst to speed all the way down. Stripped from behind. Great block by Kajna Mack. Stopping a sure basket there, and we've got a pushing foul. He's calling that on Kajna.
Kajna Mack this time, her first personal foul.
It's a second team foul here in the second quarter. 8:54 to play in this second. Newcalk with the lead, 22-14. Nechako gets the inbound in the right corner. Number 11 there for a 3-bomb, way off. 8 there picking up the garbage. Ariana for 2. Now here come the Thunder. Annika Parr at the point, now back to Ayana, now in the left corner, Tiara. Ayana, Annika for 3. Boom! 25-16, Acwsalcta pulling away, 8.5 to play in this first half. Here's Nechako. Number 11, Abby, driving all the way and kicks out to the right corner. Number 10 with a shot. Didn't hit nothing. Picked up there by Ariana, driving the baseline. Hits the side of the backboard. Ayana Parr bringing the ball up behind the back. At the point, pops a three. Rattles out somehow. Wow, just rolled out. 8 minutes to play in this first half. 25-16, Acwsalcta with the lead. Nechako with the ball. Floater along the baseline. Number 10 making a drop. Lyric for 2. 7-point lead, Acwsalcta. 7:50 to play in this first half. Kazan bringing the ball up over half now. Gives it to Ayana Parr at the right point. Kazan at the top. Annika at the left wing for 3. Way long, out of bounds.
Number 7,
Lakeisha on the court along with Kaylee Cahoose.
along with number 15, Kaylee Cahoose, in for the Thunder and the Viqueens. Also checking and change.
Oh, here's a pass up for the Viqueens. Number 5, Emily now driving in, face baseline Brighton for 2 off the rim. Rebound, Annika Parr. Girls out from underneath on the right side with their head up over half. Annika, the pass to the left. Now there's Skyleen. Steps back, gives it to Ayana at the left wing. Annika at the point. Right wing now. Lakeisha for 3 off the rim. Rebound pulled down there by number 10, flinging Kaylee Cahoose around. And there's an outlet pass, point guard number 3, Morgan bringing the ball up for Nechako. Morgan driving all the way down, lays it up, makes a drop, fighting through the contact. Skyleen got a hand on the ball, but Morgan finishing it for 2. 5-point game. Here's Annika Parr at the point. Ayana fakes a 3, making use of a pick, takes a 3, no good. Rebound pulled down by Lyric. Here's Nechako. Looking to close the gap, trailing by 5, 6.5 to play in this first half. Rolls out of bounds, didn't hit any. Acwsalcta, that'll be Acwsalcta ball. New Hulk in the house. Let's go Thunder. They're cheering. Here's a pass up to the right wing. Ayana Parr drives over on the right side, fed across the paint to Skyleen. Short rebound. Nechako. Now here is Abby bringing the ball up for Nechako. Pass down in the left corner, driving the baseline. Emily puts it up. Triple, quadruple, bouncing, trickles in for 2. 3-point game. 25-22. 6:05 to play in this first half. Annika Parr, calm as ever, spins past the defender, all the way in the paint, lays it up. Oh, missing her ball, not dropping today. Here's Nechako, number 11, bringing the ball up. Abby, 2-on-1, all the way down, fakes the pass, lays it up, missing. Lakeisha there, giving her some trouble. Out of bounds, that'll be off Acwsalcta, they say, and Nechako ball with 5:44 on the clock here in this first half. Acwsalcta with a 3-point lead, 25-22. Substitution here for Acwsalcta. And a time out, Acwsalcta. 25-22, Acwsalcta with the 3-point lead here in this first half. Day 3 of the 2026 High School Senior Girls Basketball Championships. Acwsalcta versus Nechako Valley. Acwsalcta with a 3-point lead. Insta kwach as collega's a doministo. Stony du klap as keep this clism teig.
Bolton, proud to offer the official basketball for BC School Sports. Bolton congratulates athletes who compete at the highest level and do so with integrity and sportsmanship. Connect with Bolton at boltonusa.com, on Facebook, X, and Instagram. Bolton, feel the emotion.
We are back after that timeout. Day 3 action of the 2026 Senior Girls High School Basketball Championships. Acwsalcta ranked number 1, Nechako Valley ranked number 4 here in the semifinals. 5:44 to play in the third. 25-22, Acwsalcta lead Nechako with the ball. Inbound right to number 12, who is fouled there, looking like maybe number 4, Kaslin Mack with that foul. Sending Number 12 to the free throw line, Brighton, for 2 shots here. Looking to close the gap, currently trailing by 3.
That's your third personal. Brighton Banks.
First shot, no good. Score remains 25-22. Brighton, second shot, missing. Ayana streaks in for the rebound, and here comes the Thunder. 5:40 on the clock in this first half. Kajin gets the ball to Ayana, to the high post. Annika to the right wing. Kajlin, skip pass over Ayana at the left wing, drives in, and that's a foul against number 6 there. Maya giving her a bit of a body check. Maybe they play ball hockey up there in Vanderhoof. Kajin gets the ball into Ayana way outside. Ayana Barr passes over to number 10, Milton, fed to the high post. Ayana, quick passing. Kajin for 3 from the point. Oh, way short. 5:16 to play here in this first half. 3-point game. Acwsalcta with the lead. Nechako, Viqueens with the ball. Number 11, I think that is Abby at the point. Abby taking a look, fed to the high post. Almost stolen, spinning though, number 12. Laying it in for 2. Brighton, 1-point game. 25-24. Acwsalcta with the lead and the ball. Under 5 minutes to play in this first half. Skyline with the pass over. Tip, stolen. There's number 6, Maya. Lob pass up. Abby fouled by Annika Parr. 4:46 to play in this first half. Annika with a foul there. That's her first foul.
Her first personal.
25-24 is the score. Acwsalcta with the 1-point lead. Nechako Valley at the free throw line, looking to tie things up with her first free throw here. Rolls out, no good. Setting up for her second shot here now. Taking her time. No good. Rebound, Annika Parr. And that was number 11 that was shooting. Abby missing both her free throws. Acwsalcta remains in the lead by 1. Annika Parr jabs right, goes left. There's Ayana at the left wing for 3. Off the back iron. Their 3 bomb not dropping. And it's showing on the scoreboard. Only 1-point lead, Acwsalcta. Here is Nechako, number 6, all the way down to the floater. Double bouncing out. Rebound, number 12, did a wha. Here's number 4 for 3. That is air. Kyler coming off the bench, missing that shot there. 4:17 to play here in this first half. Acwsalcta hanging on to a 1-point lead here. Here is Kajin back as the ball back over to Annika Parr. Kajin at the right wing, pass to the right corner, Ayana. Kajin, Annika at the left elbow, into the right corner, Kajin driving in, fed to Annika Parr. What a play, what a cut, what eyes by Mac to find a streaking Annika Parr for 2 in the 3-point lead. Under 4 minutes to play here in this first half. Here is Morgan, way outside at the right wing. Morgan, lob into the baseline, right in the paint, surrounded, stolen. Ayana looks surprised to catch that ball. Out the pass right to her from the wrong team. Pass, Annika in the paint, jabbing right, driving in. Kajlin Mack, triple bounce, rolls in. Shooters, touch for 2. Kajin extending Acwsalcta lead, up 29-24, 3:20 to play here in this first half. Morgan bringing the ball up for Nechako, cuts to the top, driving into the paint. Kajin got her hand on it, maintained control. Now number 10 with a shot. Rebound, Tiara Milton gets the ball to Annika. Pass up on the right side, Ayana bringing the ball up for Acwsalcta Thunder. Annika at the point now, pops a deep 2 up the front of the rim. Rebound loose, picked up by Skyline. Skyline ran into trouble and they're out of bounds off of number 10, Lyric. That'll say Acwsalcta ball, 26 on the shot clock, 2:53 in the game clock.
Scott Under subs in.
Semi-final action here, winner of this to the championship game. Skyline on the baseline, and Nechako Blue gets it into Ayana. Ayana Parr at the right wing, deep 2, boom, nothing but net. Ayana Parr lighting it up. Stolen on the inbound. Kazan Mack with a reverse layup. No good. Rebound pulled down. Now here's Nechako with speed on the right side. Passes over to the right. Picks a shot. Drives in the baseline. Running over the defender there. Puts it in for two. That was number 8, Ariana. Oh, here the Par twins passing the ball back and forth. Back to Ayana now at the right wing. Drives into the paint. Kazan, Ayana Par at the top. Steps in. There's Mac. Hands it off. Andy. Par. Annika. Boom. Drops it in for two. Warm it up now. 33-26. Acwsalcta with the lead. Nechako with the ball. Here's number 3, Morgan, bringing the ball right up the middle at the point now. And that is a kick ball there. That'll be Nechako ball. 1:54 to play here in this first half. Acwsalcta with the lead, 33-26.
Back in from Nechako Valley. Thunder also make a switch. Shaylin Moody, number 8.
Shaylin Moody on the court for Acwsalcta. Here, driving the baseline, fed inside, posting up, number 8 there. Blocked there. Great hand by Mac to get a hand on that ball. There's a shot in the corner, dropping it in. Ariana for two.
Short jumper.
1:35 to play in this first half. Acwsalcta with the lead, 33-28. Ayana Par at the right wing. Cuts to the middle, splits the defense, gives it to Annika. Pass over to Kazan, back to Annika at the point. Kazan for 3 from the left, rattles out, gets her own rebound. Drives into the paint, pass it to the top. Ayana drives in, pass down low. Kazan posting up against their big player, steps back for a fadeaway, rattles out. Rebound loose, picked up there by Morgan. Curls out from underneath on the left side, gives the ball Abby, bringing the ball up with a pass to the right. Lyric driving it in and fouled from behind there by Moody. Number 10, Lyric at the free throw line for Nechako, looking to close the gap. Currently down by 5, 33-28, 1:02 on the clock here in this first half. Lyric's first shot, back iron. Score remains 33-28. Lyric's second shot. No good, rebound Annika Par. Annika slowly taking the ball up, pass up on the right side. There's Kazan. Skip pass was read perfectly there by Morgan with the steal, driving all the way down, fed into the paint. Number 11 there, dropping it in for two. Abby closing the gap. Now 3-point game. 40 seconds to play in this first half. Annika Par. Pass it to Ayana at the left point. Ayana through the legs a couple times, giving some trouble there. Gets the ball over to Kazan, back to Ayana from way downtown, off the front of the rim. Picked up there by number 6, Maya. Morgan bringing the ball up for the Viqueens of Vanderhoof. Morgan at the left wing now. Fed into a cutting number 11 with a shot. Rebound, stick back, no good. Fouled by Annika Par inside there. 14 seconds to play in this first half. 33-30, 3-point game here. These two teams pretty evenly matched so far. Number 8, Ariana at the free throw line, looking to close the gap. Currently trailing by 3, 14 seconds to play in this first half. First shot is back iron, no good. Difference still 3 points. Ariana, second shot. Beautiful. 2-point game. 14 seconds on the clock. Let's see what Acwsalcta can do. Here is Ayana Par, back to Annika at the point. Pass into the right corner, Tiara. Annika at the right wing, pops a 3. That is all air. 0.6 on the clock here. They won't have any time to do nothing. Just real wrestling go. And your score at halftime, 33-31. Acwsalcta hanging on to a 2-point lead here. Day 3 of the 2026 Senior Girls High School Basketball Championships. Semi-final action, Acwsalcta over Nechako Valley. Acwsalcta ranked 1, Nechako ranked number 4. Stupinido tapos at keep this Clisam Dike. Insta kwak at kolegas dominates do. I'll stay live here through halftime to minimize any technical difficulties. So need to stop. Keep these Acwsalcta. I will be muting here during the break. Why? 9 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock at halftime. Why? Jaus met hem koeks in de kwach als collega's de dominits dos tot nu de club en zijn hem naps tot nu de club als keep this guisem teich. Thank you all for your attention. Thank you for witnessing this here game. I am kwach, also known as collega's athletes at Langley Dome, as Musach wason Quetzaltison day 3 today here in Langley. This is the 2026 Senior Girls High School Basketball Championships. Acwsalcta, ranked number 1, playing off against ranked number 4, Nechako Valley Viqueens. The Thunder with the 2-point lead here at halftime. There's our Nechako singing the song of the Sayut, the Thunder, to start this second half. 33-31, Acwsalcta with the 2-point lead and the ball. Nechako playing towards our left, and here we go, semifinals. Here's Ayana Part, the right wing, driving the baseline, stolen on the pass. Morgan picking that up. Now here come Nechako from Vanderhoof. We got a traveling great defense there by Ayana Parr. Here we go, Acwsalcta. Ayana Parr, number 5, passes it back to Kazan Mack, high outside. Ayana at the left point, Kazan at the top. To the high post, Anika, fed down through the fingers of Skyline, right between the two camera people on the wall there. 9.5 to play here in this third quarter. Acwsalcta with a 2-point lead, 33-31. Here comes Nechako, number 3, Morgan, straight up the middle. Morgan dribbles over to the right wing, holds up. Morgan looking for some help. Pass to the top, Maya. Maya drives and passes to the right corner. Maya gets the ball back at the right wing. At the left point, Morgan. There is Abby. For 3, off the rim, rebound, Anika Parr. Anika calmly bringing the ball up over half, right at the point now. Splits the defense, stripped away, but gets the ball back. Anika Parr, unrelenting there. Here's Kazan Mack. Anika gets the ball back, jabs right, goes right, baseline, fed into the paint. Number 5, Parr there. Oh, spun out somehow. How did that not go in? Nechako with the boards. Here's number 3, Morgan bringing the ball up for the Viqueens. Morgan at the right point, fed to the high post, driving in, kicked out to the right baseline. Number 10, Lyric for a boom, dropping it in with a swish. Lyric tying the game, 33-33. Brand new ball game here, 8:20 to play in this third quarter. Kazan gets the ball into Anika Parr, back to Kazan Mack. Anika over half on the right side, back to Kazan at the left point, down in the left corner. Ayana, quick ball movement here for the Sayut. Steps back, Anika that is, looking for help, gets to Ayana at the point. Ayana lobbed it into Anika Parr, fed down to Skyline. Pass almost stolen. Ayana picks it up and lays it up and drawing a foul on the drive to the hoop. Missing her shot, she'll be going to the line for 2. $7:55 to play here in this third quarter. Acwsalcta looking to break the tie here. Ayana Parr short up the front of the rim.
First personal.
Ayana second shot, beautiful 1-point lead, Acwsalcta. Here's Morgan, point guard for Nechako Valley. Morgan over at the left wing now. Passes it to the top, Abby driving it in, hands it off, Maya, spins. Number 11 for 3, that is off, rebound tip. Now here is a long ball and pass up to Ayana. Lays it up, wow, fighting through the contact for 2, Ayana Parr, great transition, Nechako, 3-point lead, 36-33. Nechako looking for an answer. Morgan to the pass over to Abby. Now Maya. Maya gets the ball back at the left wing. Behind the back, fakes a shot. Morgan now at the point. Morgan to the high post. Number 10 with a shot off the side of the backboard. Skyline picks it up. Great defense, giving her a tough shot. Now here's Ayana Parr at the left wing. Ayana pops a deep 2. Boom! Drops that in effortlessly. 38-33. Acwsalcta with the 5-point lead. 6:50 to play in the third quarter here. Morgan bringing the ball up for Nechako. Pass over to the left wing. Maya back to Morgan. To the right wing. Abby for 3. Rattles out somehow. Rebound Acwsalcta. Annika with a burst of speed. 1-on-2. Floater from the free throw line. Drops it in for 2. Great transition once again for Acwsalcta Thunder. 40-33. 7-point lead now Acwsalcta. Here is Morgan looking to solve this amazing defense, and she runs into trouble as Ayana almost a steal. Here is Abby looking at a 3 again. Abby with the pass to the top. Morgan for 3. Off the iron rebound, Annika Parr. Annika, long bomb pass up to Tiara. There's Ayana for 3. Boom! Drops it in! Ayana from way upstream. That'll bring a timeout by the Viqueens. Acwsalcta pulling ahead now up by 10. 43-33 here in the third quarter of this semifinal game. Insta Kwachtanid Utlap this Khisam Dike Day 3 of the 2026 High School Senior Girls Basketball Championships. Acwsalcta up by 10.
Again, not on the court. Thank you.
Our new Hulk are used to the Bella Coola rules. We'll do anything you want on the court. Under 6 minutes to play here in this third quarter. Acwsalcta with a 10-point lead, 43-33, day 3 of the 2026 High School Basketball Championships. Acwsalcta ranked number 1, facing off against number 4, Nechako Valley Viqueens. Acwsalcta with the lead, Nechako with the ball. Here's number 11, Abby bringing the ball, pass over to the left wing. Maya drives in, holds up, and took too many steps before the pass. Turnover. Annika, the pass up there is Kajlan on the right, back to Annika Parr. Great teamwork this team has. Here's Kajlan driving in. Pass it to the top. Ayana for 3, off the front of the rim. Rebound picked up there by Maya of Nechako. Now here is Morgan at the point. Pass to the right wing, Maya. Morgan. There on the left wing, jabbing left, going right was number 11. Maya for 3. Boom, drops it in from downtown. 3 ball. 43-36. Acwsalcta with the lead and the ball. Ayana Parr at the left point here. Dribbles over to the left wing, into the left corner. Ayana holds up, fed into the paint. Stolen on the pass, and now here comes Nechako, number 3, Morgan. Full court press always. Number 4 there, Kajlan, who falls back on defense, takes her spot under the hoop now. Under 5 minutes to play in the third. Here is Abby at the right wing now. Abby. Pass it to the top, Maya. Morgan for 3. Off the iron rebound, Annika Parr. Great position. It gets it back now from her sister, Ayana, all the way down. 1-on-4. Pops a free throw off the front of the rim. Bowling her way in there. Diving for it. One hustle by Annika Parr on the floor. Rolls out of bounds, though, and that'll be Nechako ball. 4:34 to play here in this third quarter. Acwsalcta up by 7. 43-36. The referees have a meeting and they decide it is actually Acwsalcta ball. Cahoose on the baseline for Acwsalcta, looking for an inbound into the paint. Oh, and that'll be a foul on number 4, Kajlan, once again here. I think that may be her 3rd, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, that's just her 2nd. 44 4.5 to play in the third quarter. 43-36, Acwsalcta with the lead. Nechako Viqueens with the ball. Morgan at the right wing here now. The point guard fed to the high post. Number 2 in the game. Missing her shot there off the bench was Charity. Now here is Annika Parr at the point. Pass over to Kajan on the right wing. Drives in, weaving through. Past the back door. Ayana missing inside there somehow. Score remains 43-36. 4 minutes to play in the third. Nechako looking to solve the defense here. Morgan moving the ball around. There's Maya at the right wing. Number 2 there with the bomb. That is off, out of bounds. That'll be Acwsalcta ball. 43-36. 7-point lead. Nechako 7. Here come Acwsalcta passing the ball back and forth. Kaja now, Tiara in the right corner. Taking a look, pass it to a cutting Ayana. Fed down behind the back door once again. What a play, Acwsalcta. Annika Parr finishing it off in the paint for 2. 45-36. Acwsalcta with the lead. 3.5 to play in the third. Maya at the left gets the top. Morgan for 3. No good. Great box out. Cahoose there. Rebound by Charity. No good. Another stick back. No good. Double teamed in the paint. Forces up a shot. No good. Ayana bowling over the players inside there. Her sister ends up with the ball. Annika. Oh, ran into number 3 there. Losing control. Cahoose wants the ball. Couldn't quite get it. Wow, this game is heating up here. Here's Charity spinning out of trouble. Gets the ball to the point guard Morgan. The pass over to left wing. Maya for 3. Off the rim. Great box out Cahoose, allowing number 23 Annika Parr to pick up the ball easily and take her time with a deep breath over half here. 2 3/4 to play here in this third quarter. There's a drive by Kaslin off the back iron. Rebound pulled down by Lyric. Looking for a point guard. Gets it to Maya. Maya, number 6, bringing the ball up now for Nechako Valley of Vanderhoof. Maya passes to the top. Charity at the right wing, cuts into the paint. Pass over to left wing. Maya steps to the right and pops a deep 2. Beautiful shot there by number 6, Maya. 7-point game here, 45-38, 2:10 to play in the third. Here's Ayana Parr, hesitation, drives in, lays it up. Oh, missing her shot there. Tough shot, splitting the defense. Twin Towers keeping her under check there. Now here is number 6. Maya, pass over to left wing. Morgan back to Maya at the top. Pass it to the right point. Charity taking a look. Pass it to the right corner. Morgan for 3. Rattles out. Rebound Ayana, gives it to Annika. Annika fighting through the pressure here, and we've got a foul. Looked like on Charity, perhaps number 2, I believe, with a push. Or calling it on 6.
For second personal.
That foul on Maya. 1:39 to play here in this third quarter. Acwsalcta with a 7-point lead, 45-38. Acwsalcta playing towards our left, wearing the home color, Nechako blue. Annika Parr way outside. Annika at the right wing here now as the Nechako crowd getting into it, but turned over. And here is Morgan taking her time. Burst of speed now, driving all the way down. Fed into the paint through the fingers of number 13. Tiara wants the ball and ties her up for a jump ball. What hustle by Tiara Milton. Must be related to her sister. Possession in favor of Acwsalcta beats. Timeout called. Insta kwach as colegas dominates those to me to club as keep these Huisam. I thank you all for witnessing this here game. I am Kwach. 45-38. Acwsalcta with the lead by 7 here in the third quarter. Day 3 of the 2026 High School Senior Girls Basketball Championship semifinals. We are back after that timeout. Day 3 action 2026. Senior Girls High School Basketball Championships. Acwsalcta ranked number 1 facing off against number 4 Nechako Valley. Acwsalcta in their Nechako blue home colors. Nechako with the ball. Inbound in the left corner. Driving into the paint. Pass to the top. There is Abby missing her shot. Rebound tip to Annika Parr by Skyleen. Now Ayana at the left. Holds up at the top. Passes it to Kazan Mack at the right point. Ayana at the left point. Pass in the left corner. Annika for 3. Double bounce, no good. Gets her own boards there. Great hustle, Annika Parr. Kazan now. Fake straight, goes left. What a fake pass. Lays it in for 2. Split the defense. Kazan Mack made me look. What a fake for 2. 47-38. Acwsalcta with the lead. 45 seconds to play in the third. Morgan up the right point, fed to the high post. Abby drives in, blocked by Annika Parr, defensive player of the tournament last year. Living up to her expectations here. Ayana at the point now. Kazan way outside. There's Milton in the right corner. Kazan fed to the high post. Now Ayana for 3. Boom! Ayana Parr on fire here, lighting up from 3-point land. Extending the lead now up by 12 with 10 seconds to play in the third. Here's Nechako at the left wing. Abby jabs left, goes right. Pass over to the left. Into the left corner. Morgan for 3. Way long. Rebound by Ayana Parr as the buzzer sounds after 3. Your score 50-38. Acwsalcta Sayut, the Thunder from the little town of Sinch with the 12-point lead after 3. Insta kwach as collega's a domisto, stutuni du tap was keep these Acwsalcta Teich. Jaus Madam Cook since the kwach as collega's dominates do athletes at Langley Dome as 2026 Senior Girls High School Basketball Championships semifinals. Acwsalcta with the 12-point lead, 50-38 to start the fourth and final quarter of this semifinals game. Here is Ayana Parr at the left wing. Stops and pops from the left for 2. A deep 2. Toe on the line. Beautiful swish. Ayana Parr on fire here late in the game. Lighting up the scoreboard. 52-38 now. Acwsalcta with the lead. Nechako with the ball. Morgan with a lob. Rainbow pass over. Now here's Abby. Morgan at the right point for 3. No good. Ayana Parr pulling down the boards there. Lost control. Picked up there now by Kazan Mack. Kazan to the pass, Ayana at the left wing. Kazan at the point, crosses over, cuts down, tipped on the pass, and stolen away by Nechako. Kazan wants it back, couldn't quite get it. Here is Morgan of Nechako Valley from Vanderhoof region. Nechako passes over, there is 11 with a shot, rolls out, rebound. Big, tall number 12 down there. Brighton got the rebound, and here is number 6, Maya, at the right wing. Maya passes over to the left point. Abby for 3. Short off the rim. Rebound, Ayana. Gives it to Annika. Annika Parr over half, right up the middle. Pass it to Kazan back at the right point. Fed down to the right baseline. Skyleen. Quick passes here for Acwsalcta. Milton. Mack. Ayana. Mack, Kazan way upstream, way off as well. And rebound ripped away by Annika Parr. Gives it to Ayana. Oh! Number 6 there, diving, ran right into Ayana Parr, who held her ground, and the foul on the defense. 8:26 to play here in this fourth and final quarter. The semifinals. Winner of this playing in the championship game tomorrow. 52-38, Acwsalcta with the lead and the ball. Fit into the post. Nice pass to Skyline. Bang, drops it in for two. What teamwork by the Thunder here. Very generous. Now bringing the ball up for Nechako. Falling behind now. 54-38. Turnover. Acwsalcta ball with 8:11 to play in the game. Ayana right down in front of us gets the ball back after the inbound. Gets it to Kazan at the point. Kazan, nice crossover, gets it to Ayana at the left point. Fed down into the paint. Annika jabs right, goes right. There's Kazan at the right point, jabs right, goes left. There's Ayana from the left for three. That is long and off into the bench of Acwsalcta. That'll be Nechako ball with 7:50 to play in the game. 54-38. Acwsalcta with the lead here. How many points is that? 16 is my math, right? I never was good at math. Anyway, here is Nechako with a pass on the left. Back to the top. Abby to the right wing. Maya into the right corner. Number 15. Now here's Maya. Lost the ball on the spin. There's Tiara Milton, who got caught watching the game there. And there's a nice transition there by Annika Parr. Laying it in for two. Here's Nechako, stolen by Ayana Parr. Ayana lighting it up this game, laying it in for two. And that'll bring a timeout by Nechako. Acwsalcta pulling away, up 58-38, 20-point lead here in the fourth quarter of the semifinal game, day 3 of the 2026 Senior Girls High School Basketball Championships. Acwsalcta with the lead over Nechako. Insta Kwachtunid Club keep this Acwsalcta. Thank you all for witnessing this here game.
Holy Cross Crusaders will lace up against West Side. So 3:30, 2A bracket, both semis are here. Credo Christian, STM, and Holy Cross West Side.
Josman Cook sinsta kwachal kolegas dominis do athletes at Langley Dome. As Musach was on what's athletes on day 3 here in Langley. Semi-final action of the Senior Girls High School Basketball Championships. Acwsalcta with a 20-point lead, 58-38, 7:14 to play here in this game. Winner goes on to the championship match. Here is Nechako point guard Morgan, number 3, looking to solve the defense here. Morgan at the point, pass over to the right, Aurora. Now here's number 4, Kyler. Some new numbers out there for the Viqueens. Number 4 there, Kyler at the point. Morgan drives into the paint, left-handed hook shot, partially blocked. Nice defense there, tipped on the rebound. Now here are the Parr twins, Ayana to Annika for 2. Making that look easy. What transition this Acwsalcta team has end to end from the defensive block to the breakaway basket. Acwsalcta showing their dominance now, up 60-38. Here's Nechako, number 4 for 3, off the rim, rebound, picked up by number 4 with a shot from the right elbow, no good. Blocked there by Annika Parr inside. And there's a steal by Kazan, and she has Ayana on the transition, laying it in for 2. Ayana Parr, how did she get down there so fast? 62-38, 6 minutes to play in the game. Here is number 3, the point guard Morgan, at the right point, fed to the high post. In the left corner there for 3. Brighton missing that shot there. Rebound Acwsalcta. Kazan Mack bringing the ball up over half on the right side with speed through them all and lays it up and running into the defender there, who was confused about the foul. Ref had to make a call and he called it on the defense. Kazan going to the line for 2 shots here.
Second foul, whistled against Mandola.
62-38. Acwsalcta with the lead at the free throw line. Casual and Mac looking to extend that lead with 2 free throws here. First shot is no good. 5:43 to play in the game. Second shot is beautiful. Casual and Mac extending lead. 63-38. Now here is Abby, number 11 to the pass over to Morgan at the left, back to Abby at the top, over to the right. That is Kyler at the right point. To the right wing, Morgan. Morgan, got a travel call. A lot of them getting away with that in this tournament, the little hop before they dribble. But that ref called that one there. Now here is Ayana Parr at the left, high outside. Pass down to Annika, back to Ayana. Oh, ball pinballing around there. Oops. Ended up back in Ayana's hand. Now here's Kazan Max. Spins into trouble, though. On the floor, number 4 gets it to Annika. Down low to Skyline. Oh, missing her shot. Gets her own boards. Trying to force it up, and that is out of bounds. That'll be Acwsalcta ball. Great hustle by Skyline. Andy down inside there. Just swarmed and still forcing a shot off. 5:08 to play in the game. Acwsalcta up 63-38. Skyline Andy on the baseline looking for an inbound. Gets it in. Annika Parr gets a shot away and held up there. She'll be going the line for 2. 5:06 on the clock here. Acwsalcta with the lead.
Whistle for first foul.
Annika Parr setting up for her first shot here, looking to extend their lead. Currently up 63-38. First shot is beautiful. 64-38. 26 points now for Acwsalcta Thunder. Second shot is beautiful. Yaliwa, beautiful. Now here is Morgan. Not giving up, bringing the ball up. High outside at the right point, pass over to left wing. Maya driving into the paint, stops, takes a shot. Now here is Abby, steps back for 3. Boom, beautiful shot by 11. Abby with a 3 bomb. 4:45 to play in the game. 65-41, Acwsalcta with the lead and the ball. Here's Ayana down to Skyline. Back to Ayana on the give and go, and beautiful. What a play by the Tsayut, the Thunder of Sinch. Oh, here's Morgan bringing the ball up slowly over half, right up the middle. Pass to the high post. Tiara wanted it, couldn't quite get it. Now here's number 7, Hillary with a pass up to the top. Over the left wing is Maya. Steps for a shot from the left elbow. That was blocked and grabbed by Skyline. There's a couple passes now. Here's Annika Parr holding things up, slowing things down a little bit here. Annika Parr, left wing, fed down low. Kazan posting up. Fake spin goes to the right. Dishes. And Skyline called on a travel. What passing the Thunder have here. Just amazing teamwork this team is demonstrating. Now here are the Viqueens looking to respond. Shot from the left wing. Boom, dropping it in from downtown. Number 6, Maya for 3. 67-44. Viqueens not giving up yet. This game not over till it's over. Here is Mac at the left point. Kazan. Ayana for 3. Oh, double bouncing out. Rebound by the Viqueens. Over on the left side, over half now. With their head up is Abby. Gets it to the top. Morgan beckons to Abby to go over to the right, who does just that and grabs the ball back to Morgan over to the left wing. Maya fed down too high into the corner, out of bounds. Turnover. Acwsalcta ball. 3:18 to play in this game. 67-44. Acwsalcta has managed to pull away here in the fourth quarter. It was a close battle all the way through the game, back and forth. 1 point difference here, 1 point difference there. Acwsalcta staying steady and strong and calm, playing on through all the adversity here to be facing off in the semifinals. Cahoos for 3, no good. Annika with the rebound off the rim. Rebound pulled down there by Abby of Nechako Valley. Abby bringing the ball up here now. Ayana wants the ball but couldn't get it. There's a shot by Abby in the paint, drops it in for 2. What determination by Abby, dropping that in from the free throw line, a 2-point free throw. 67-46, Acwsalcta with the lead and the ball, 2:40 to play in the game. High outside, a pass over to Kazan at the left wing. Down low, Skyline on the baseline. Kazan at the left wing. Now there's Cahoos, fed down low. Annika Parr posting up. Kazan in the paint. Bounce pass, but no, we got 3-second violation. 2:28 to play in the game. 67-46. Acwsalcta looking like they're going to be moving on to the championship game here.
Number 2, Charity Schumann. Number 4, Skylar Nexted. And number 5, Emily.
And the Viqueens taking off some of their starters here now. Give them a rest. Oh, here's Charity, the pass over to Kyler. Got to learn some new names here now. Charity from the left for 3. Banking it in for 3. 67-49. Oh, here, using up the clock now. Ariana, pass over to Kazan at the left. Drives in, pass up to the top. Annika, fed to Ayana. Kazan, Annika, fakes a shot, steps in for a shot from the right elbow. Beautiful, nothing but net. And that'll bring substitutions here.
Keisha Pulis in for the Thunder. And Nechako makes a switch as well in number 13.
Under 2 minutes to play here in this game. 1:50 on the clock. 69-49. South with the lead. Nechako with the ball. There's Charity, the pass to the high post through the fingers, but they maintain control. Jabbing right, going left. Kyler into the defense and blocked by Ayana Parr. Annika picks it up. Who gives it to Ayana now? Ayana drops the ball for Annika. Fakes a shot. Ayana driving into the paint with a floater from the right elbow. That is off in there, calling the foul on the drive there. That'll send Ayana Parr to the free throw line with 2 shots. 1:24 on the clock here in the semifinal game.
Lord Kessler.
Annika taking a well-deserved rest here now. Shaylin Moody on the court for the Sayus of Sinch. Beautiful shot there by Ayana Parr. Nothing but net. 70-49. Beautiful. Yaliwa. 1:24 to play in the game. Nechako number 2, Charity, the pass over, gets it back. Moving the ball quickly here, Nechako. There's number 5 at the right wing, Emily. Charity, shot from the baseline, that is off. Lakeisha with the boards, gets the ball to Skyline. Well, here is Ayana Parr, slowly over half. 1 minute to play in this 4th and final quarter. Ayana Parr hands it off. Lakeisha for 3. Oh! Moody with the boards, tied up in the paint, and there'll be a jump ball. Possession in favor of purple. Mind one blank there. Nechako Valley. Here's Nechako Viqueens, number 2, Charity with a pass over to the right wing. Emily back to Charity, over to number 4, Kyler. Driving it in was number 5. Her shot is off. Tough coming off the bench cold. Now there's a long ball pass up to Cahoos. Kept the ball in play. And tied up for another jump ball. Oops, sorry. Got caught watching the game again there. Great hustle by Cahoos there. Causing a jump ball. Nechako ball. There's Kaylee. Kaylee Cahoos on the baseline, gets the ball into Shaylin Moody in the left corner. Pass is over everyone's, through everyone's fingers. And number 5 driving all the way down, missing tip. There's Lakeisha with another rebound. Ayana Parr bringing the ball up slowly. 15 seconds to play in the game. Ayana, number 5, checking number 5 there. And that will do it. Your final score, 71-49. Acwsalcta going to the finals. Home crowd feel here in the gym.
Let's copy the Vancouver Bandits proud to present the players of the game for this semifinal. For the Viqueens, player of the game is number 12. 12, Brendan Banks. And for the victorious Thunder, player of the game, number 5, Ayanna Parr.
Ayanna Parr, player of the game for Acwsalcta Thunder. She dominated, lighting up the scoreboard. While the team was cold, she was hot, kept them in it. Close game, Acwsalcta pulling ahead and with the win, heading to the championship game. Insta kwach as collega's dominates do stutuni do club as keep this chwisum tai. Thank you all for witnessing this here game. I am Kwach, also known as collega's, signing out from here in Langley at the 2026 High School Senior Girls Basketball Championships. Stutuni do club keep this chwisum tai. Why? Why? Signing off.